Here we are. We're going to do it. Welcome to my page. I am Crafty Sarah's DIY. Let me make sure. Last night I went to go into Facebook and it wouldn't let me in. Or Messenger wouldn't let me in. I think I got it all this afternoon, so we'll see. We're going to do a pumpkin tonight. Well, let's see who gets in here. First of all, we're going to paint it though. I need to grab some, well, I could maybe do Dixie Belle. Let's see. Or Country Chic. Let me think here. I don't really want it orange, I don't think. Maybe. I don't really know what the difference would be if I paint it or don't paint it, but I guess I'll paint it. I guess I'll paint it. I'm going to add a little water to this. Give it a good stir. If you pop on, say hello. Let me know how your Wednesday went. We're halfway to the weekend. We're going to be camping in like 97-degree weather. I don't look forward to that at all. So I'm just going to paint. This is a white styrofoam pumpkin from the Dollar Tree. Sometimes you can get them and they're like a bright orange. But when I went to get them last year, they were just white. So I'm just going to cover that white up with this. And this is in Country Chic and it's called Driftwood. And I tore, see the stem on here? I don't know why that's sitting out there. I cut the stem off. Popping on a little bit early today. This is golf day. And I'm trying to get it done before he gets home. Which I will. I'll be done before he gets home. So I got to get to a certain point and then I got to dry it. I don't really want to dry my paint out though in my jar. I hope you guys had a great day. My day was kind of, I went and worked at our store this morning. We own half of we're part owners, I don't say we own half, we're part owners of the furniture store / funeral home here in this town of 900 people. So sometimes I have to go work. That's fine. Drying pretty fast. I've never done one of these before, so you're going to learn right along with me. So I might screw it up. I don't know. First of all, I was going to do it with this other fabric, and then I realized I hadn't coffee grunged it, and I'm like, do I want it? So I'm not sure if I want to do it. So I ran in and got my coffee grunged fabric. That is not homespun, but it doesn't really have to be either. And you know, I'm not even going to worry about that little bottom part because I think that's all going to get covered with fabric anyway. Actually, it's all going to get covered with fabric. So I'll just give it a quick one. Then we'll give it a dry. I'm sticking to it, so it's not quite dry yet. It's styrofoam, so I don't really want to melt it. I mean, it's Dollar Tree. They always have an end cap full, a bin full of these things. So after I worked this morning, I went and got a perm today. I get perms like once every 6 months or so just for body. So I have the first day perm stinks and curls, and I had her do it in big rods, but which is fine. I don't want it to be. I want to have some curl, but I always straighten it, or I always. It's not getting too hot. I think I'm gonna go back to my blow dryer. I think I might have cooked it right there. I think I might have cooked it. You can cook styrofoam pretty dang easy. Today was supposed to be my class luncheon, but I had my perm appointment. And you know, the other one she had was Friday, and I'm going to be there on Friday, so I went ahead and took it. You know, sometimes you just got to get what you get. Don't pitch a fit. Hey, Lori. Alrighty. Hey, Holly. We're going to do a pumpkin tonight. Something different. So you can get fabric from a place called Jubilee Fabrics, and they have homespun, which homespun means it's the same on the front and the back. I'll put it over here. It's the same on the front and the back. So I do have homespun, and I was going to do it out of this color, these teals and stuff, but it is not coffee stained. So then I was like, maybe not. So then I bought, and those come in jelly rolls, is how you can get them on Amazon too, but you can also get them right from their website. So I tore this up the other day, and I coffee stained it, and so I think it'll be fine. It's not as long as these, and the girl that I saw that did these, she tore these into 3 pieces. I think I've torn mine into 3 pieces, so that's about how wide they are. These are going to be a little bit narrower, but it doesn't really make any difference. It just means it's going to take more fabric. You know, that's what's going to happen. So we're going to start. Like I told you guys, I've never done this before, so I'm going to be learning with you. So I'm going to put some. I did take the stem out of the pumpkin, and because these were wet, and you know they were in the coffee and that stuff, they're not. I thought about ironing them, but then I thought, you know what, I'm not going to. So I'm just going to see. I got some paint that still isn't dry. I'm just going to see how far one of these will go. And I want the edges to show. I probably should have ironed these. Boy, they smell good. They have cinnamon, and they have cinnamon on them. My dining room table had, you know what, this will go all the way around. So I might just do that. Just go all the way around and then glue it on the top and snip off the extra. Molly's out for her potty break. I took Ginge out a little bit ago. I think she gets kind of nervous. You know, she thinks that, I don't know, she gets scared to death when she gets in the car. Like, I mean, she gets scared to death. She thinks she's going to dog jail. And then I just tell her, we're going camping, you know, and then, you know, she'll kind of settle down after a bit, but man, it takes her a little bit. So I'm just going to go around the other side. And you could put like muslin or something underneath your fabric to cover some space before, but I didn't have any, so I'm like, I have enough stuff here, I can cover it. I think these things, I think I paid $1.25 last year for these pumpkins. Like I said, they come in a really bright orange, but then they also come in just this white styrofoam. So I don't suppose you have to, you know, like this other fabric is not coffee grunged. I don't suppose you would have to coffee grunge it. So I must just have the two fabrics. So I've got the leaves and I've got the plaid. That Jubilee, I love their jelly rolls. They're so cool. And you can tear them up and use them and make bows with them. It's a very nice fabric place. My eye, I feel like I got a cold in my eye. It kind of was crusty this morning, and last night it kind of bothered me. Like it's itchy, but it almost felt like it had like I might have scratched it because I was digging at it probably. And then this side of my nose is running, and this eye is my bad eye. So I don't know what's going on. So then you're just going to go where you know, just go where you didn't go. And again, I want my rough edges to show, and some of them aren't, so I'm trying to get them out. You guys do anything fun today? Said I worked this morning, and then I went for my hair, went for a perm, and then I came home, and our refrigerator in our camper I cannot get it to go above 60, like 63 degrees or something. And we told our guy that, and he took it and he did some other work on it and he plugged it in. And he said it worked fine for him. He got it down to 30 some degrees. I'm like, well, what the heck? So I go out there and he told us that. He said it doesn't run by, there's no Freon in it. And so he was like, you know, it's working. So I tried again, and it's not cooling down enough. So I don't know what the heck to do. I think we're going to have to bring a cooler this time. I mean, I usually load up the refrigerator. Like, I would load it up today if we were going, because we're going tomorrow. So I would load it up the day ahead of time. But I can't put anything in the refrigerator. And they're like, well, sometimes if you put something in it, it might work. I had some browns. What did I do with those? I was going to see if those would work. They're right here. Wonder if those would look squirrely. That might be all right. Let's try this stripe. So this one is from a Jubilee. And I'm pretty sure that I ripped mine into thirds. So that's about how wide it is. Yeah, you could use Mod Podge. Yep. But I don't know how you do that, Holly. So you would have, so would you Mod Podge the whole pumpkin and then just start laying strips on it? Or would you do it as you're going? Or, you know, I don't know. I think I'm just going to stop right here and then just glue this down. Yeah, you totally could use Mod Podge. I don't know why not. What a cute way, though, to use up these pumpkins. I think I don't know what I had some. You know, I see people that do things with them, and then I think, oh my gosh, I need to go get that. And then I go get it, and then I get busy doing other things. And then I'm like, so what in the heck was I going to do with that? And this was not what I was going to do with it, but I love this idea. This idea is just fine with me. You could make them bigger. You know, if you had a bigger pumpkin. There was a girl today, one of my friends that's in one of my mentor groups. Actually, she's our mentor leader. She did a pumpkin out of she bought an old quilt at a thrift store, and she cut it into, I mean, I don't think it really I don't remember what her measurements were, but I don't feel like it really makes that much difference. But she cut it into like a long, so say 12 by 18 or something like that. And then she sewed it so it was like a tube. And then she took her, she did it by hand, thread and needle, and she gathered the one end, you know, so it's, and then she filled it with polyfill. And then she put a stem on it, and oh my gosh, it was so cute. That's my friend Debbie, and her page is Tailored by Debbie. She's quite the Southern girl. These guys are all Southern. There's a couple of us. There's a gal that's from Iowa, so she's definitely Midwest. And there's one that's from Michigan, I think. But this gal she lives, I don't even know where Debbie lives. Like, she's south though. She's somewhere in the south. I think she was born in Lincoln, Nebraska. But you wouldn't know that, because she's southern. She said something the other day about she showed a picture of her husband, and she said, and his name is James Taylor. Isn't that funny? I want to say, are you named after the James Taylor or what? But I haven't asked her yet if her husband's named after. So she calls him JT. And she said, look at JT's plate of victuals. And I was like, victuals? I haven't heard that since I watched the Beverly Hillbillies. But she's from the South, so that's how they talk. I thought that was funny. It's cute. It's so funny how. And then one of the girls got on the other day and she goes, what's Wally World? And I'm like, Walmart? She had never heard Walmart called Wally World. I'm like, really? That's what we call it. She's like, no, she had never heard it called Wally World. I'm like, oh. I go, that's Walmart. That one I know. She does some cute crafts. That turned out cute, you guys. So then now I need to go back and just make sure I'm covering my spots that where my paint is. And then you want to just glue down your areas. You could use something like fabric tack too if you wanted to. I did paint the pumpkin, Lori. I painted it in Country Chic, the color Driftwood. And I don't know that you would even have to, really. You know, this one was white. This one was like this. And the one that I saw the girl do hers on was like a gaudy orange, like in your face orange. And I think she painted it because, you know, she didn't want it to be in your face. So so I thought, well, maybe I should just, I mean, it isn't going to hurt to paint it. But I'm kind of bummed that I only just have 2 different fabrics here. But I should have known that. But they'll be all right. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. And like if your fabric's sticking up, just stick some glue under it and just push it down. And still, I think I'm just going to go across and bring it back up because that's where my crack is. My crack. Ooh, just laid my thumb in it. It's not hot. It's cool melt, but it's hot. It's hot, cool melt. And so the girl that I saw do it, she had a stump that she put here that she said she bought at the Dollar Tree. I don't have those. So we're going to do something else. Something that I didn't think maybe they'd set. I'm like, are they going to set? But they do, you guys. Let's see. Let's get a leafy. So this is Dollar Tree fabric, and they have those fabrics that are kind of rolled up for $1.25. So I just picked a couple fall ones the other day, and then I just coffee stained them. Get them to look a little rustic. So I'm going to load me up with some things to paint when I go camping. Because John goes golfing on Saturday morning. They get up and go, and they're gone, you know, they're gone for a lot of the day. And I think this campground has a pool, so I think, you know, being it's going to be 97 degrees, hotter than the hubs, that I'm going to be in the pool a lot. So I need to make sure I take sunscreen because I don't want to get sunburned. You didn't buy one thing? Couldn't get into fall or Christmas because it's so darn hot. I bet's what you're saying. Yep. That's what you're saying. Yeah. You know, we had like a little fall, like a fall tease last week, and now it's like 100. They said it's going to be, they said with the humidity and stuff, it's going to feel like it's over 100. I'm like, oh my God, that's going to be nasty. That is going to be nasty. That's what my son said. He sent me some. I went to Sam's Club with my girlfriend the other day, Cheryl, and she bought these chips. They're made with avocado oil. And I saw those earlier when I had gone there another time. And I thought about buying them, but I didn't because I wasn't sure. And then she bought them and she said, oh my gosh, Sarah, they are awesome. Well, I didn't buy any. And then I went to St. Louis, and Jeff had them at his house. And I said, my friend Cheryl had those chips. And he goes, oh my God, Mom, they're good. So he had the little chips, like little bags. So he handed me a bag, and I ate them. And oh my gosh, you guys, they were delicious. He goes, they aren't made with all the junk that all the other chips are made with. And so yesterday, or day before yesterday, I got a box, and my husband walks in and hands me this box. And I'm like, well, I don't know what that is. I didn't order anything. Well, you must have, because you're getting something. And I'm like, well, no, I didn't. I didn't order it. I know when I order something. I'm like, I didn't order anything. He goes, well, the truck pulled up and gave you this box. So he leaves to go to work, and I open it up, and it's a box of those chips. So I sent Jeff a message, and I go, did you order me some chips? And he sent me back a wink. And so, yeah. I haven't even tried one yet, but they are dang good, you guys. Let's see. They're like kettle chips. If you like kettle chips, which I do. They're really crunchy. And one is sea salt, and one is black pepper, I think, and the other one is barbecue. So we'll see. He asked me today, did Dad try the chips? And I said, no, he didn't. I said, I'll take some camping. And then if he wants to eat something, he's going to have to try them. I'm just now looking to see, I got a spot there. There's a spot there. But you know, I'm going to cover it, but you know, I don't even think you'd notice it if you didn't know. Because I colored it that color on the bottom. If it was white, you would definitely see it, but it's not white. With the Zap chips, never even heard of those. Sometimes it's like so hot you just can't even hardly function. And my only saving grace, I think, is going to be that in the evenings it's going to drop down to like 70. And I like just, when I go camping, you guys, I want to sit around a fire. I want a fire. I just want to sit there and just chill. And I could really use the chill this weekend. I really could. And my friend Chris, her daughter, who's a nurse, was walking her dog a couple weeks ago in Omaha. And she twisted her ankle and fell. And I think she twisted her ankle on one leg and fell and broke her other leg in 2 places. So she is like non-weight bearing, and she's single, and she's got 2 dogs. So her mom has been taking care of her, I think. Her mom and her sisters. But she, man, I think about that when I walk in the morning. I'm always looking where I'm going because I feel like I'm going to fall flat on my face. And we go over a set of railroad tracks that are not very good. And I really watch close when I'm there. Because I feel like I'm going to fall. And if I fall, I'm going to break a leg or break an ankle or something. It's like, no, thank you. No, thank you. Okay, I think we might have it covered. So that took like 30 minutes, you guys. That's not bad. I don't think I see any. Maybe there, but you wouldn't. I think that's the only place. So I'm going to put one of those plaid ones right there. Yeah, I'll go that. You know, I went to Hobby Lobby in St. Louis and walked out, or was it Cheryl? Maybe that's when Cheryl and I went to Link. No, we didn't go to. We went to Michael's, and of course I spent $100 there because we don't have a Michael's, and I never get to a Michael's. Michael's doesn't have the deals though that Hobby Lobby does. And I think they're expensive. Do you guys think they're expensive? I mean, I think in general they're expensive. So there's our little pumpkin, you guys. Isn't that cute? So what I'm going to do for my stem is a couple years ago I saved some stems off of pumpkins. So I have some of those. So that's what I'm going to use. This even is dropping cinnamon, you guys. I'm going to throw that little wad on the floor. And I don't think we'll do another one. I think one's probably a plenty. But you know what? I might need some of that back because I think I want to use it for a bow. And then I'm trying to unfurl some of my edges, or I'm just gonna. I think that's cute. So I've got this, I think this is the one I'm gonna use, you guys. I love that stem. But I have a bag full of stems that I pulled off of pumpkins. And I'm gonna try and get more this year. So I'm gonna stick some glue on this. When I saw this stem, I'm like, oh my gosh, I love that stem. Is that not the cutest thing? Yeah, I think Michael's is expensive, Holly. So, what did I even get there? But I spent like right about $100. Well, I picked up some paints because there's some paints colors that I can't get at our Hobby Lobby. And that's a bummer. I wish they would sell every color that Deco Art sells, but they don't. And I have a hard time getting them, so I'm about half tempted to see about buying wholesale. My friend Arlene told me that she did years ago. And she said she would buy it by the pallets, you guys. I'm not going to buy it by the pallet, but it would come in 6 bottles. Well, it takes me 4 to fill one of my honey bottles. So, and then that would leave me 2 extra. So what the heck? I think I'm fine with that. I'm going to grab this back. Should have never tossed it. And we're going to get the little bow maker. And we're going to make us a little bow. Oop, need to get my twine. I always forget that. Surely there's got to be some that's not quite so. So gnarly. So I bought paint and I bought, I'll tell you what's fun is when they have those grab bag boxes. Holy mackerel, I love those things. Those are the bomb. But then you end up with crap that you didn't. Which, you know what I did last year? I bought fall ones, and I had Matt get me 4 of them. They're usually $10 a piece. He went in to get them, and they were 5. So I said, get me 4. So he got me 4 of them, and I spent $20. I totally was able to get my $20 worth, and then and what I didn't like, I donated to the treasure trove. So I'm all about that, donating to the treasure trove. Oh, yeah, I can let you know. That would be awesome. But you know what? Like when I was in St. Louis, I checked their Hobby Lobby to see if they had some of the colors I needed. They didn't. So these little things, you get about a loop on each side, and that's it for each. So this is one of those Hawaiian grass skirts that you get at the Dollar Tree. Instead of raffia, you can use these. My friend does it because she's allergic to raffia, but I kind of like it because raffia can be a dang mess. Probably didn't even need to put a knot in it, but I did. Just going to stick that on there for now. You can even use sisal or sisal, and I have it, but I just don't do it this way. Put it right in the middle, and then just go one way and go the other way. Makes way more sense. Guys, oh my gosh, I love that. Love it, love it. I might have to make me several of those. All right, I think I might stop at this. Because I don't want it to be huge, you know, like ridiculous. It's a little pumpkin. It's a baby pumpkin. And she put a tag on hers, but I should look and see what I have for, I mean, I have tags, but it's like, what do you put on the tag? So you just hook your bow on, your little bow on there. All raggedy. I kind of love raggedy. I like I like distressed, but I don't like, I don't even know how to say it. Like, there's people that do primitive, and then you see some of those dolls that don't even look like a person, or crows that barely look like a crow. To me, that I don't like that. That's not my jam. But you know, everybody's different, so. But I like distressed, definitely. Definitely like distressed. I like it to look aged, but not like really. So I'm just fraying those in so they don't look so raw with my little sander. I had a friend come over today. Her daughter's getting married. She borrowed my pick machine, and she's making, you guys, she made the bouquet out of a white styrofoam ball, and it's full of like brooches and pins, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I said, is it heavy? And she said, oh my God, yes, it's heavy. And it would be, because it's all that metal. It's all metal. And they're gonna, like, where the styrofoam shows, they're gonna push pearl headed pins. So that's gonna be weight. It's beautiful though. I mean, it is beautiful. Oh, is that where Lori, is that where they dip them? And then they come out and they grab the polish as they come out? Oh my gosh, guys. I think it's so cute. You need to put something in the middle of that bow. Probably be a button. Because I think the only thing rusty I have, do I have anything rusty? I have bells. Oh my gosh. I don't think this will work, but I have little pumpkin bells. No, that's too fresh. It looks too orange, too fresh. That's funny. You know what? You buy crap and you don't even know you buy it. You don't even remember that you bought it. That's my life. That is my life, and welcome to it. Don't suppose I could find like orange or... Why is it the button you want is never the button that is... You got 5,000 of them and it's never the one. It's never there. That's kind of cute. That might work. That might work. It's yellow. There's orange, but they're little. Like little. Then I got these big honkers that I bought thinking they were like the size of a quarter, and then the size of what? $1. They're bigger than a 50-cent piece. I think that yellow one will work. Let me put that back up there. That thing's heavy. You can see all my curly hair in the back that I didn't do anything with. Let's see, do I want to put it that way? Or do I want to put it that way? I think I might want the shiny side up. It's like dull on one side and shiny on the other side. But I feel like it, maybe I better put the dull side up, because I feel like that's the front. It's kind of scooped that way. So they said, the other girl that made hers said that you can buy like little stumps at the Dollar Tree, or she said even Hobby Lobby. They were about that big around and about that big, and she put it on for her stem. But like I said, I saved my pumpkin stems, and I just thought that's adorable. Isn't that cute, you guys? Makes me want to do the other one. Makes me want to do the other one. But I want to do that one in this, in these colors. And I'm thinking, would I even have to paint that, or could I just do it in the white? I feel like I could just do it in the white, because these are like white underneath. Right? You wouldn't see it, I don't think. Where'd my X-Acto knife went down here. How about we just go till 8 o'clock and then we'll stop. I just took my X-Acto knife and just cut this out. And then just, this one even made a hole in there. That one didn't even make a hole. And I wondered, because I thought to myself, you know, if you make a hole in there, you could put something in there for weight. Like I have I think it's downstairs. I have a bucket full of those marbles that I could put marbles in there. And that would be weight. That would hold it down. Not that it's going to, you know, I mean, it's not going to go anywhere. And you could put a piece of, like a round piece of cardboard on the bottom of that, or even a round wood disc. You know, I have that too. Let me grab one. I've got one because I had some that cut out of, oh, I don't think it's big enough. It cut out of one of my, when I was cutting some laser things, but they aren't going to be big enough. They're only this big. They're only this big. That's not, I don't think that's big enough. But you know what? You could. I don't know if it will be or not. Should we try? What the heck? I'm all the time getting, you know, circles that I don't even need. There you go. It does work. That is so cute. I love that. So if you guys make one, put it on your page and tag me so I can see it. So easy and so fun. And you can use homespun, but you don't have to use it. That's not homespun. That's just fabric from the Dollar Tree. My fabric scissors are over there. My scissors that you don't touch unless you're cutting fabric. Nobody touches my scissors. I'm just going to grab some different. I'm pretty sure that I did rip these into 3, but you know, sometimes you get a skinny one. You know what I mean? You get one that's not, it doesn't tear right. I bet you could even do them and then you could spray it with like coffee grunge if you wanted it to be, because you're not going to hurt it. It's styrofoam. You're not going to hurt your pumpkin, and your fabric would turn dark if that's your jam. So she came today with flowers to ask me how to do. She's doing all the flowers for her daughter, and she. I said, how many bridesmaids? 9. I'm like, oh my God. Good luck to you. But the wedding's not till September, and she's got all of her boutonnieres done, and you know, she's on it. She's on it. I don't miss the flower days. I'm glad I'm done. I miss my people. but I don't miss the flowers. Or I do miss the flowers. Actually, working with the flowers was fantastic. But all of the crap that goes along with it, no thank you. So who's going to do a pumpkin? Anybody? This would be a simple craft if you had, like, your families getting together. And my friend, she always does, her family does a craft at Thanksgiving. And something like this would be fun for that. Because everybody could do it. It's not like it's above anybody's. That's like chalking, you guys. Chalking can be done by anybody. My little grandkids all started school today. Or my girls did. I think. Maybe not Mila and Luna. Chloe and Stella did. And I feel like Owen and Wyatt start tomorrow, maybe. Isn't that crazy? School's starting already. To me, it seems like school starts, then you blink your eye and it's Halloween, and then you blink your eye and it's Christmas, and you blink your eye and it's winter. Yuck. Look at me go. You should make some of these, Heather. Dollar Tree pumpkins. And this one's done with Dollar Tree fabric. This one's done with a little more expensive fabric, but still not bad. I'll go about 5 more minutes and then I'll let you guys go because you're probably tired of me. But I appreciate you. I appreciate you like crazy. Now tomorrow I won't be here because I will be camping. I'll be sweating my butt off with a refrigerator that won't work. Just saying. I brought me some margaritas though. Sugar-free margaritas. Sugar-free. Love me some of that. They're that Cayman something, and they have sugar-free margaritas. And you know what, you guys? They are not bad. Not bad at all. So if I find a stamp that has a cute little saying on it, I might make a tag for that. I have a stamp, but I don't think it says anything appropriate. It does. Hey there, pumpkin. Autumn skies and pumpkin pies. Fall is my jam. My blood type is pumpkin spice. That's cute. Those are cute and they're small. That would work on a tag. I think I should take my fabrics though and I should iron them so they lay flat. But would that defeat the raggedy purpose? I don't think it would. I kind of love the raggedy. So, but I would be they'd go a lot faster if you didn't have to worry about getting your edges out. What's that? My glue is popping. Something's popping. Boy, that really goes a long ways. Here's just a solid blue. But see, that one got really skinny. We'll will start out up here, but we'll see. So I gotta dig out my swimming suit. Kind of wish I had a new swimming suit this year. I'm not loving the swimming suit that I bought last year. Or actually, I think I might have bought it the year before last. Got it at Sam's Club, but it's all right. I hate to buy swimming suits. See how skinny that got? Yuck. That one too. That must have been weird fabric. Weird fabric. All right, guys. You should make some, Lori. It's fun and they're simple. And these, that's the thing about pumpkins, is you can leave them out all fall. You aren't locked into, you know, I love Halloween. I mean, my friend Cheryl, she decorates. Oh my God. She goes crazy for Halloween. Like, and then she has a party at her house. Her kids, they legit have a Halloween party. They all dress up, and I mean, it's quite a deal. But last year they didn't get to have it for some reason. But she is quite the decorator, and she's got the Halloween stuff. You know where they have the coolest Halloween stuff is Home Goods. Holy mackerel, that stuff is cute. But you know, and my thought is, you get it, and you've got it for like a month. I mean, really, it's a month, and then you have to put it away. Whereas fall stuff, you can leave out, you know. So I love Halloween, and I put my little tree up, and I'll decorate it, and I'll put some Halloween stuff on it, but I also put fall stuff on it. And then I just peel the Halloween off when Halloween is done, and then go till I change it to Christmas. And that one is like my, sometimes I do it like a memorial tree, like my mom and my brother and my, you know, I'm to the point now where I got more people there than I do here. So I kind of just have ornaments that have their pictures on them or that people have given me. Get these strings off of this. So I'm going to go. You guys have a great rest of your night. I hope you enjoyed the pumpkins. And I hope that some of you will try to make them. I will see you. Oh, the kids were young. We celebrated Halloween. I always dress up for competitions. So much fun. I miss the days of taking my kids out trick-or-treating. I loved taking my kids trick-or-treating. They got the loot, let me tell you. That was a special day. You know, Scott and I would go. Scott would go, him and his friends, and they would always go in our town over. They would always say they're going over to the rich side of town. And he would come home with a grocery bag full of candy. And he wasn't even really a candy eater. He just did it for the conquest, you know, just to go. You know, that one kind of got balled up. Should have not. So it was funny. That was funny. But, yeah, my kids, we used to go. I never really dressed up, but some people do. They still do. I gotta separate this, and then we're gonna go. So you guys have a great weekend. I will see you next week. I will be camping, trying to enjoy myself and maybe relax a little bit. I'm trying not to worry about Josh, because here's the deal, you guys. Nothing's going to happen till the end of September anyway. So there's no sense in me worrying about crap that I can't do anything about. So I'm not going to, it's not going to consume me. I'm not going to let it. Not going to let it consume me. Not that I don't think about it, but it's not going to be my every minute thing. I can't. I just can't go there. I might as well just finish this while I'm, well, maybe not, because now that I say that, I'm seeing 3 or 4 spots. So I'll do this one and then I'm going to go. This is a cute one too. Cute. I don't even think I need to go on the other side because there's no white over there. Just end it right here. So you guys have a great weekend. I appreciate you all so much. Thanks for the prayers. You don't know how I appreciate that. Thanks, Holly. You did. I made this cute little pumpkin and this cute little pumpkin. But I told them I would leave them at 8 because they're probably tired of me. I've been on an hour, so I always feel like an hour is probably good enough. That's probably long enough. By that time, you guys are like, get out of here. Get out of here. So I will let you go, and thanks. Thank you. And I'll see you next week. I'll be thinking about you. Love you guys. Thanks so much. I appreciate you. Bye-bye.